38B, or 39B have anywhere to indicate stray ballots. They are indicated in a polling station diary. The only way of arriving at a precise number of stray ballots and identifying to whom they strayed, if I may use that word, is to audit the polling station diaries for the 46,000 polling stations in this country. And that hasn't been done. And so we can't speak with any certainty here when a figure is thrown at this court that there are 96,000 or 92,000 stray ballots. No one knows. The truth is that no one knows. That's number one. The second thing is that in arriving at these mathematics, the chair of the commission says that in six polling stations in Starehe and Mathare, the officer locked up the forms in the ballot box. And he then says that in the 6, we cannot account now for 4,200 ballots. Now, 4,200 divided by 6 is 700. What he's saying is that in those 6 polling stations, there was a 100% turnout. You will see that at paragraph 74, 75, 76 of his replying affidavit. Now, when you go to the forms on the portal, as we've been asked to do, the turnout is not 100%. And so that is a false averment in his affidavit. I think much has been said about the forms and the PDFs. I think I won't venture to say anything about that. I think I should also state, because it was part of our petition, that by the time we went to the election, and I think as of today, an audit report as required by the elections technology regulations has not been provided or done. It's not on their website. It's not been provided. The elections technology regulations under the Elections Act require an annual audit under Regulation 10 and 11. You will find in a response by the chairman to the first petitioner's party a letter where he says we could not do the audit because we did not have money. He has now annexed, in response to our petition, a certificate, a 2-page certificate, where they say we have 10 reports, but he doesn't attach those 10 reports. They are not on the website, and we have not been provided with them as of today. The purpose of that audit is that it might become impossible or unnecessary for us to spend time here discussing things called logs. And the only logs my grandmother knows are those she uses to warm herself. And yet she's the voter. We must, and I think we've submitted before you a case from the German Constitutional Court, which states that unless the public is able to, independent of an expert, audit the process used to conduct an election, then that election is not verifiable. That decision is before you with our digest of authorities. And it speaks to something a bit more nefarious, if I may use that word. We have just been told here today that we had foreigners who have accessed our IT systems. I can't pronounce their names on account of my county of origin. Now, and what has happened is that, and the submission I would make, is that the IEBC ceded control of the process of determining the sovereign will of the people of Kenya to a foreign entity that now says that that data